Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And Richard, these teams both look to impose their will on the backboard.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
In the corner, Moody with it. And the slam by Moody.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
And here is Green. Pass to Van Vliet. To the paint, trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Here's the Warriors with the ball. In the corner, Moody with it. Stolen by Brooks. To the inside, here's Thompson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Podziemski. In the corner, Moody with it. Butler is screen on Brooks. Here's Moody. Banked in off the glass.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Brooks outside. Wide open look. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Curry. Can't hit from the elbow.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Green. Houston moving it around. Nice shot by Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks. Curry with another miss. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Curry. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Butler on the wing. Spins. Back to Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 5 now.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance. You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside, so you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Podziemski. Curry fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Brooks feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Green. Inside. Deflects the pass. The drive by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Green, quick off the dribble, had the defenders reaching a little bit out there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
That free throw, no good. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Boy, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State. So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Pass to Şengün. The shot from the low post is good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Podziemski. He has yet to score. To the middle, trying to find Green. He's got it now. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Green, guarded closely. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Podziemski with it, guarded by Green. Pass to Curry from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 10 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. Shoots it up. Rebound by Butler.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's some times that you miss.
Van Vliet against Curry. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Back to Curry from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 13 points in the game.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
On the wing, Green. Thompson outside. Back to Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Free throw good, Green. So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Brooks with no one around. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Butler. Over Şengün. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Green with the basket on the assist by Şengün. And the Rockets lead by 5.
There's a nice pace to Green's game, so the pull-up, it could be a weapon for him.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Rockets making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Hield's checked in for Curry. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Moody. Green with a screen on Brooks. Moody's shot is off. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Smith kicks to Brooks. Back to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Van Vliet. Smith the pass to Green. Some solid defense from Butler.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Hield with the bucket.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. And so here is Golden State following the score by Houston. That one goes in.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And it's 7 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Green. Thompson against Butler. That's tipped. Moody, the bounce pass. And the shot goes down.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. For the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And then for Golden State, Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Peyton in for Brandon Pajemski.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
And that one, good. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Smith against Butler. Over Smith. Here's Jackson Davis. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And the wide open shot from Green. And Houston again with the bucket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Butler. On the wing, Hield. Over Green. And a great move from Hield as he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Buddy Hield.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
Green, the pass to Adams. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Green. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Warriors trail by 7. Now here's Butler. Left side, Kuminga. Back to Butler. Over Smith. And it's good off the back rim and in. Butler's got 6 points.
And knew he had a look before he had the ball. Great anticipation by Butler.
Green with the ball. 13 points in the game. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 16.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And they're scoring pretty well. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Home in the paint. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Pass to Eason. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Warriors trail by 6. Now Curry. Over Holiday. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Whitmore finds Holiday. Şengün with the ball. Jackson Davis defending. And there's a foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Holiday. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Whitmore's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. Curry outside. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Here's Whitmore, covered by Heel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And so he hits both. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. From the top of the key, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. To the paint. Smith inside. Kuminga on him. Smith's shot is good.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Houston, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Holiday. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 10. To the middle, it's stolen by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Eason's shot is good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Curry. 21 points in the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Inside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Curry outside. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of play.
Finishing with force. Whoa.
That's what I'm talking about.
An eye-catching jam there by the rookie Whitmore. He is so athletic.
Here's Jackson Davis. Misses in close. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Whitmore. And it's denied. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga. Houston making some changes. Thompson comes in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green. He's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Green. 18 feet out. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Podziemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Podziemski's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Houston leading by 10. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Curry looking around. Green with a screen for Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Shoots over Kuminga. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Van Vliet's got 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Van Vliet, good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Van Vliet outside. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And the rejection by Smith. Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got 34.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Brooks checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Şengün. Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Gary Payton. Van Vliet against Curry. Houston moving it around. Over in the corner, Green. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 18.
And hey, look, Green can make threes, especially from a shorter corner area.
Pass to Moody. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Smith sets the pick for Green. And another 3 for Houston.
Whenever the opponent makes a 3, it feels like Jalen's got that mindset that he wants to answer.
Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Now, here's Moody. Brooks covering. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet against Curry. 3-pointer. Curry with the 3 at the other end.
Trusting his shot. If Curry has the ball, he believes he can make any shot when that ball releases his hand.
Over in the corner, Green. Van Vliet wide open. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Van Vliet's got 7 points for the quarter. Outside Curry. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Outside Green. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amon will blow right by you.
Butler on the wing. And stolen by Thompson. And it's the Rockets on the break. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. Butler sinks the tough shot inside.
He has the ideal attitude you want in a swingman. But Butler gets into good position, taking on the D, and just winning that battle.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And here are the Rockets now. They lead by 11. Green deciding where to go with it. Thompson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Rockets.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
Here's Curry with the three. Rockets with the rebound. They swipe it. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. They kick it out to Green. Green with a screen on Thompson. It's Curry outside. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. To the inside, Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist in the game.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
That shot off the mark. Warriors trail by 16. For the three, a nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Brooks with a screen on Curry. Here's Van Vliet. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Here's Podziemski. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Van Vliet. 16 points for him. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. The Warriors shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. That one falls. Curry's got 42 in the game. Now here's Van Vliet. Takes a three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Rockets lead by 13. And so it's the Houston Rockets. 13 points up at the end of the period. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the...
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And get ready for the fan at court time.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Brooks is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You love love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the three ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Butler in the corner. Five on the clock to the left side wing. Moody's shot is off. Houston leading by 8. Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. The Rockets again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Şengün throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
It's Curry outside. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's the Warriors now, a 12-point game. Outside Butler, back to Curry. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Butler is screen on Van Vliet. On its way from Curry for 2. Drained for 2 points. Curry's got 47 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Curry on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. They set the pick. This one for 3. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Brooks finds Şengün. Pass to Van Vliet. That one drops for him. Van Vliet's got 21.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Podziemski on the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Podziemski's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. Thompson passes to Brooks. For 3, Van Vliet buries it from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got 8 here in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Curry passes to Moody. Lets it go with the 3. The shot by Curry, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Back to Green. The offensive rebound. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Curry against Van Vliet. Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. Count that one. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
And Butler is a dynamite player. Always aggressive when it comes to looking for his shot.
Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. Misses the 3. Warriors trail by 12. Curry with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. Pass to Podziemski. And stolen by Thompson. The finish. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. Butler in the corner. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Down low. And there's Green on the assist by Şengün. 23 points for Jalen Green. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Thompson in the post, defended by Butler. Outside, Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Shoots over Podziemski. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Green draws the double. Şengün against Butler. Over Şengün. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 12.
Then the confidence from Butler on display. Doesn't hesitate for a second and just sinks that shot with ease.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. And so he hits the technical free throw. So it's the Rockets now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Pass to Eason. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Warriors trail by 16. Outside Curry. Payton with it. Beyond the arc. Thompson with the rebound. And for the Rockets, their shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Curry against Van Vliet. Tries it from the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. Houston moving it around. Green in the post. Defended by Butler. And that one's good. Green's got 8 here in the quarter.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
On its way from Curry for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Back to Van Vliet. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
Rockets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Şengün. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Amen Thompson. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson Davis is jacked in for Draymond Green. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Podziemski Knocks down the three ball. Pajemski's got 14.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Smith outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors trail by 19. Outside, Payton. Pass to Hield. Fires the three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Eason. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Butler. No good from outside. Rockets leading by 19. Over in the corner, Green lets it go from deep. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 9th assist in the game now. Here's Pajemski. Covered by Van Vliet. Takes the three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside, Green. In the corner, Smith with it. 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Pajemski. 17 points in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Pajemski's got 15 points in just the second half. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. And he lays it straight in. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Hield against Green. They grab their own miss. Another shot. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got his first bucket in this one. Rockets leading by 16. For 3, Van Vliet. The rebound by Hield. The Warriors shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Fires from deep. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 23 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Warriors trail by 15. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Pajemski. Off target with the open look. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Screen by Smith. Puts one up from 19. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Payton in at the 3 slot.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Whitmore. A 3-ball. Traps in the tray. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Curry kicks to Payton. Up top, Hield. Whitmore defending. Curry's shot is off. And for Houston, they're shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one in.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in, and that one misses. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 17. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Whitmore.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Curry against Holiday. Healed left side. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Şengün passes to Easton. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Houston making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski's checked in. It's Curry outside. And another one.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Down low. Got a piece of it. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Curry, good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Van Vliet. Smith trying to break loose, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Curry outside, and the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's foul number 2 for him. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Rockets leading by 12. Van Vliet with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Houston. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Podziemski with it. Pass to Curry. Puts it up. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And here is Van Vliet. And he gets the bucket. Van Vliet's got 38 points.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots over Podziemski. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 14. Healed the pass to Kuminga. And Curry has it in the corner. Pass to Pajemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Shot by Eason, no good. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 11-point game. Fires for 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Smith with a screen on Curry. Here's Van Vliet. And he uses the glass on the layup. Van Vliet's got 40 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pajemski on the wing. To the inside. Back to Van Vliet from downtown. No good that time. Warriors trail by 10. Stolen by Van Vliet. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. Eason gets a wide open look. Here's Smith. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fires from 18. The Warriors pull it in.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Launches it. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Curry.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Heel. Pass to Pajemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Here we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Moody the pass to Butler. And it's blocked by Şengün. And here's Green outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Here's Curry with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Van Vliet against Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Inside, just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Brooks. And Moody pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Curry outside. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Thompson looking for an opening. count it from 12. Thompson's got 24.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And it's Thompson with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good, that's another bucket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Van Vliet against Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Against Stephen Curry.
An aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will push the lead to double digits. The Warriors shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point. Curry outside, another 3 for Golden State. 1:41 left to play here in the 4th. Curry against Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. 16 points for Şengün. Here's Curry. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
Rockets leading by 7. Here's Green. Again, the Rockets score. Launches a 3. Yet another bucket. 90.
A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Van Vliet attacking. 2 points. That one goes. Van Vliet's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, remarkable job keeping his concentration. Van Vliet is used to having to fight through tough defense like that.
It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Stephen Curry. Thompson outside. In the corner, Şengün with it. Out to Brooks. From past the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Butler feeling out a bit. Pulls it up. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 22 is their biggest lead. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts.
Grant, looking at these 2 teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Van Vliet misses. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness. Not going to shy away from contact.
Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Van Vliet with a screen on Butler. Here's Thompson on the money from 12 feet away.
easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Curry, no good. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, the fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now, here's Green, down low. Here's Van Vliet, hauled in by Curry. It's tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Şengün. It's good from in tight.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
On the wing, Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Moody. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. The three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Well, B.A., it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that you shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Now here's Curry. Give him 8 points now. Drains the triple. Curry's got 11 points.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
Van Vliet outside. And no good. Green with the defensive effort. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, B.A., it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Now here's Curry. 13 points in the game.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Van Vliet outside. Butler with a steal. Outside Moody. There's the 3. And he buries his first look.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people
is that too obvious? Okay, I like it.
Alright, folks. I know y'all ready to rock some hoops to some tunes and the man of the hour, the guy everyone wants to see. If Streetball were about more victories, this dude would still come up short. That's right, it's little Danny Dunkman. chicken.
Hey, yo, right here.
Misses in close. Crosses him up. Ah, not gonna get it. That's a make. Crossover. And now I present to you the replay. No good with the layup. He is not afraid of the contact. What is this, practice? Where's the D? Two words, send help. MP has it cranked up. We are witnessing some heat. And he blows the layup. Come on, man. Finish your breakfast. No stopping now. Turning D into O. Keeping them guessing with all those passes.
Right here, baby.
Ridiculous from MP, making it look elementary. No good there. Oh, we're double teaming now? Nobody near him. Time for bully ball. Oh, man. What did I just see? Somebody missed their assignment. Who's cooking right now? Find him. He is steamrolling people inside. Just too physical. Is that a double team? Now that's uncalled for.
17-14.
He's been a monster on the glass. You don't want that. Give it to me. Let's go. Push it. Offline. running things inside. That's going in. Time for the underdog to go off. Hey, bro, your teammates want to play too. Hey, one-on-one matchups. Be fair out there. Hey, he's just snatching up everything.
Objects in motion, stay in motion, as long as they win. Easy work tonight. They got nothing for you.
Yo, MP, let's go.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring we are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. Now Pajemski. Here's Insanity. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Insanity. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Insanity's got his second bucket tonight.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Hendricks can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Drills it from outside.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Now, here's Sexton. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Now, here's Clarkson. He's defended by Pajemski. Such a wide-open look.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
Sexton against Curry. Here's Insanity. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Clock at 4. Curry with the bounce pass. Insanity the pass to Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Jazz trail by 7. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Sensabaugh, guarded by Curry. And Kessler throws it down.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
To the wing right side. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
No good on that one. BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Here's Insanity. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. The Insanity's got his 3rd bucket of the night. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle. It's tipped. Over in the corner, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Insanity. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Clarkson. Kessler trying to get open. Excellent D there from Insanity.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the Warriors miss again. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Martin's checked in for Utah. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Insanity.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
To the paint. Clarkson outside. And it's blocked.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
He gets that one. That's 10 points for Insanity.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Sexton. Inside. And let's now go to Shams Charania. He's standing by with breaking news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Thanks, Kevin. With the time winding down before the trade deadline, it's the Chicago Bulls making the noise. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Pass to Sexton. Curry with the steal. To the inside. And Insanity gets it to go. And 12 points for Insanity. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Jacks up a three, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Clarkson, his last outing with 20 points. Pass to Martin. Now Clarkson. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
Coming out of the floor for your Warriors, number 00.
Golden State on D. It's a 16-point game. Clarkson for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Insanity's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the break. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And Insanity gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And that one is good. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Sexton. Kessler a screen on Curry. Curry brings the double. Pass to Kessler. Back to Sexton. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Insanity, the pass to Kuminga. Fires the three. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Insanity. Insanity's got 21 in the game. Utah has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Curry. Sexton grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Clarkson outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had an impressive number of points, and he was so productive offensively, he wound up setting a new season high for himself in scoring. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's Sexton, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Sexton on the wing. The Jazz working the ball around now. Sends the ball, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll, good decision-making.
Floats it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing, as you might expect from this guy.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely and stolen by Butler. Here's Insanity. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Insanity is out there with Green, and it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Floats it up for Kuminga.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Hendricks. 11-point game his last outing. It's deflected.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Hendricks. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Hendricks has got 5 now.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Insanity, the pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Simmons. Curry with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Collier. He's defended by Podziemski. Martin with the screen for Simmons. Down low, out to the wing. Here's Hendricks. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Insanity can't get it to go. Simmons against Curry. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Outside for Martin. Hits it from 3-point range.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Insanity. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Hendricks can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Insanity, guarded by Simmons. And Insanity gets it to go.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's where you get the ball to Ben Simmons, right at the rim. He's got size and athleticism. Look out.
Here's Insanity. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Collier, still without a basket. Outside, Simmons knocks it loose. 4-on-3 break. For 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Insanity. Outside, Green. Here's Insanity. He's got 36. It's good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Collier. Teardrop shot. Here's Hendricks. Hits the three-point bomb. Hendricks has got 8.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Insanity, the pass to Curry. Here's Insanity. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Simmons. Clock at 6. Martin with a screen on Curry. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Collier outside for Simmons. Fades and shoots. The Warriors pull it in. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Sexton comes in for Mikhailuk. Here's Sexton. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Pass to Sexton. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. Tries again. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Insanity.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
They get it back. Here's Sensabaugh. Another miss by Utah. Inside, Jackson Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Jackson Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The open look here for Sexton. Off target from outside. And so here is Golden State. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Pass to Curry. Here's Insanity. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's good. Curry's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hendricks passes to Sexton. Here's Sensabaugh. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. And it's the Warriors on the break.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Utah calls timeout. And we got a big Bay Area hoops guy in attendance. Famous Los in the house watching the Warriors.
And he's a huge Warriors fan, and he's enjoying this current Golden State lead. Doesn't get much better than that.
Clarkson with the ball. Nothing on the board. Hands it from downtown.
And shooting better from three-point range here in the second, but overall still struggling right around 30% from beyond for the game. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Sexton against Curry. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Clarkson right side. Pass to Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Huh? What a group. Well, you take a look at Insanity. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season. Sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special.
And yep, another basket.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
Greg, this is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable season from him.
You look back at Wilt's 62 campaign and all...
That's another rebound.
And he's certainly made his mark amongst the great rookies to enter the NBA. He's now recorded the 5th most rebounds ever in a rookie season.
You know, it's really impressive to even be in the conversation for this rookie record. He's got the great instincts, we know that, and his future clearly is looking extremely bright. The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
1:02 left to play here in the half. Pass to Hendricks. To halt the run, it's hauled in by Insanity. The Warriors shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now Sexton. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. Oh, that's blocked.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Count the basket.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Clarkson taking his time here. Seconds left. Up again. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA.
Trading for someone like Zach LaVine shows initiative. This team wants to be competitive. He's a talented scorer, explosive finisher.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Warriors.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, insanity has really been making it happen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Sexton is the point, Clarkson is in at 2. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot.
Who's watching here?
Clarkson outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The Insanity's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Now Sexton. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Ball stolen. Takes a step back. Pass to Hendricks. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
They double him with Clarkson. Here's Podziemski. Good on the three-point shot.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kessler with the bucket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
Pass to Hendricks. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Kessler with it. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Clarkson's got 5.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Pass to Kessler, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Warriors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's Insanity. The rebound by the Jazz.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Sexton, guarded by Kerr. Hendricks passes to Kessler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Insanity. Insanity's.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. From 15 feet away, the shot, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Hendricks. No good on the 3.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Insanity. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Utah's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Curry against Sexton. Can they get it? Nailed from three-point land. Sexton's got 10.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
Insanity. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Clarkson. It's blocked.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
Boy, when you think about Stephen Curry, his style, his shooting, all the abilities have influenced the way we think about the game of basketball. Incredible.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Utah has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Right wing. Clarkson outside. Pass to Hendricks. Off target with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Sinks the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Shoots over Kuminga. No good again that time.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And Insanity gets it to go.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Hendricks. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Insanity.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Jazz shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sexton. Five to shoot. puts up a deep three. Unable to get that one. Golden State's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Insanity can't get it to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's the screen. Sexton for 3, and the 3-ball is good. Sexton's got 13.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Here's Insanity. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So it's the Jazz now. Now, here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
What I love about Walker Kessler right now is he's feeling it offensively and he's aggressively pursuing the basketball.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Insanity. No good with the triple. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Peyton, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Simmons passes to Clarkson. Pass to Hendricks. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. The rebound by Post.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And his performance today, guys, is really, I think, a beauty. A triple-double for him today.
In the corner, it's Martin. Another miss by Utah. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Driving inside. Clarkson outside. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Three-pointer.
Simmons got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Insanity. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside for Martin. Clarkson passes to Hendricks. Looking to get back on track here. And that one is stuffed right through.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. And Insanity gets it to go.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
1:09 left to play here in the third. Hendricks can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Got that one up quick.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Clarkson. And no good that time. Peyton with some nice D. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. They double him with Clarkson. It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Payton against Clarkson. From the arc. A shot off that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking.
Utah ends up going with the new group.
Keep going out there. No let up.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Insanity.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moses Moody. Gary Payton II is out there with Insanity. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Post in at the 5 down low. Here's Clarkson. Count it from 12.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Insanity. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson outside. The 3. That shot off. The 3. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go.
Even Jokic can't believe the numbers MP has put up lately.
MP now has the most triple-doubles in a single season. That's some GOAT stuff right there.
man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there.